It's already muted. Hi guys, it's You Voice Podcast. We're at the Gallery About Nothing. Hey guys, it's Sanaya.
What's up, guys? It's Sean, of course.
Hi guys, my name's Mio. And today we have an episode on Maslow's Hierarchy of Needs.
Maslow's Hierarchy of Needs.
It's our 9th episode. Can y'all believe it?
9.
Can't.
Not at all. I never saw that TikTok. It was like, who? 9.
But today's episode is on youth safety, health, and empowerment. It's been a long time. And before we get started, you already know, let's thank Youth as Resource Yard. All right.
Y'all ready for today's show?
Yes, I'm ready for today's show.
How we introduce our special guest right here?
All right, hi guys. My name is Mio. I'm a 15-year-old youth ambassador with Counselors in the Community Association, also known as SICA. A little bit about me: I like roller skating, I like singing, I like painting, and I like crafting. And the future career I want to go into is cardiothoracic surgery.
You do everything in the book, huh?
You can say that.
Okay.
All right. So, Mia, how has it been being a youth ambassador with Counselors in the Community Association?
Oh my God, it's been so much fun. It doesn't feel like, obviously I'm working and I'm like getting a lot of knowledge, but it don't feel like work. You know, some people they talk about work, they're like, I hate work. Every time I go to work, life just struggles. And it's like, no, like work is really fun. It's a lot of like networking and stuff. So I email a lot of people. Kind of just like, yeah, like communication. So it's
Right. Okay. And look, you basically say I can't relate to others because my job is fun.
And by the way, what makes you want to get into your future profession?
Alright, y'all. I was watching Grey's Anatomy. I used to want to be an architect, and I turned on Grey's Anatomy, and I was like really interested. So I started doing my own research. And surgery was like one of the healthcare professions that like really stuck with me. So I started looking at different fields, and cardiothoracic surgery is just kind of like what I want to do.
Okay. I think that's how you are 15, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of already know what you want to do.
Yeah.
You ready to be a surgeon. And then, wait, so how many years of schooling?
So it's supposed to be about 13. You have 4 years college, 4 years of med school, 5 years of residency. So that's 13 precisely. But I'm supposed to be taking my SATs this upcoming school year to try to do dual enrollment.
Okay, trying to knock it out quick.
Yeah.
She's trying to knock it out quick.
Someone said they used to want to be an architect too, Chloe.
Oh my God.
Okay. So, Mia, for some people that don't know what an architect is.
So architect is kind of like the designing of houses. So you be the person that's like I don't know if y'all ever seen like those huge skyscrapers. People kind of like design those. So you kind of work around like the logistics for like how it would look, like the physics behind all of that, the sketching, the drawing. Like you're just like the blueprint for the design.
So technically, I was like that when I was younger, drawing my little house in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm Kendra. Kendra ready to get into real estate, though. So they know somebody. Send them her way.
And Sean, you see how she like at that age? I expect you.
I got
Hold on, cause Sean, what you doing when you go to high school, bro?
No, I'm in the construction program. I got you. So that building stuff, I got you.
Yeah. So Kendra, you trying to be in real estate? Seem like Sean and what Jaden, our god cousin, gonna be putting your stuff together.
Oh, you mean the amazing and expert skaters? Yeah.
All right, let's get to the next slide. What's going on? The summit. I'm not gonna lie, we bust that event out.
That summit.
Yes, we
really
did.
We did that.
Fun.
The summit was so fun. Oh my God.
It was
did that.
It was like mostly for resources, but it was very fun. Like,
Can we just give a clap for that?
And all the volunteers that showed up.
Yes, volunteers. We had how many? It was about 160 people that were right? That
Yeah.
signed up. I think we had
We
maybe
had over that actually.
Over
Yeah,
that?
Yeah,
like,
we had over that.
near 200.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was like 200.
Don't play with SICA. Small organization, going out into community, hosting community events, and we actually getting some traction. We doing our thing up.
They didn't say the summit was a success. By the way, for those y'all don't know the summit, it was basically Empowering Generations Wellness Summit, which provides critical space for equipping families with tools for resilience, connection, and healing. Basically, it was a space that youth could actually be able to enjoy themselves. And Neil, you were there. Tell us a little bit of what you did there.
So I was one of the organizers for the summit. In the morning time, I got there super early, y'all. I was tired. But I locked in. I had to lock in. So I started doing some balloons. So I learned how to do like the theme type balloons, like make the art and stuff. Yeah, I learned how to do that. I was helping vendors kind of set up, like I was directing people and stuff. So it was pretty cool. Like I felt, I don't know, I learned a lot that day.
Did you get coffee?
Basically, what Kim was saying is that she needed 5 cups of coffee that day.
Yeah.
But without 5 cups of coffee, she busted
5 cups of coffee, 10 what's those called? Energy drinks.
Oh no, you ready? She's gonna be flying off the ceiling. She's gonna be the side. She's gonna be the activity side. Side. But besides that, one more round of applause for us because the oldest youth that we had coordinating this event are 19, right? So everybody
Actually, it was 22.
22.
22.
Oh, 22.
Yeah.
It's me. It was only 122.
Yeah, they were
The rest were under 19 and 14 to 19
Mm-hmm.
put together with the directors, instructions and things like that, put together a community event by ourselves. And I feel like for us to have to get up that early, for us to still have positive energy and to be this young under slight pressure, you know what I mean? We handled ourselves really great and we did really well as presenting what SICA is and what we're trying to do. So I'm really proud of us.
Question
The commitment was
for
really
like,
there.
like you say, like 22. They getting up there with like they really like you really go up there with your 25s and 30s, like.
I don't know about that. I feel like once you hit 25,
You said Kane?
Huh?
You said Kane?
That's
Or Walker?
yikes. Oh my gosh, y'all. They take it down.
Right.
This is big.
But here are some pictures with Mio being there, some of our youth that help, 2 counselors with our director, and also all of us.
The mentors. So mind you, there's 4 mentors overseeing how many youth?
Oh my God.
15. 15
There was 15 of our youth.
15 of us, and there's 4 mentors that's trying to also, while learning, train the youth of what they already know.
Could we give the mentors like a applause or something? Like, oh my God, okay, I did good.
Dang.
Oh, by the way, Miss Jackie said y'all did an amazing job. Thank you.
Yes,
We
thank
did
you.
amazing.
Thank you. So besides that, I just want to shout out some of the people some of the vendors and resources that came and supported us. So MD Office of Employment Development, Yo Baltimore, Journey Mental Health and Wellness, KMC Counseling and Consulting, National Park Foundation, Fulton Bank, MD Coalition of Families, Maryland's Out of School Time Network, Community Law in Action, CLEA. Shout out to CLEA. We love CLEA.
Yes.
Their support is amazing. So is their youth.
Their youth are funny.
Mission Fit, Juvenile Justice Center, Heart Smiles, and Backpack Help. So that's just some of the people that I put down that I can remember.
Right.
But imagine how many other vendors, panel hosts that spoke. You know what I mean? There were so many other things, and we're not done yet. We're going to
And we
keep
have concessions too that we mentioned.
Financial literacy.
We had the financial literacy with Fulton Bank, Allen. We had entrepreneurship with YSL, building economic wealth. We had one-on-one counseling with Miss Kim. We had Umar Boxing there, so they did a little sparring.
And shout out to that yoga instructor.
Her name was Namaste Nay.
Nay,
Got our back right.
not just that, the words that she speak and the reasons on why and how on what these stretches do to your body, it really make more sense and a reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? People be like, I walk all day, I'm up all day working. That's not stretching. You know what I mean? Imagine how many other bones and muscles or whatever, the flexibility you should be doing that you're not getting. You know what I mean?
Every day I hit 5 push-ups before I wake up.
Yeah.
Sure he does.
Yeah.
Listen, what time are you waking up?
Like 5 a.m. just to
He's
make
gonna
sure.
just sleep at 5 a.m. I'm telling you. He's not waking up. He's sleeping.
My choice? Because I clearly know you don't text like our work chat until like 9.
Cause I be giving it like get more to marinate, like get it good, you know, get the chat good.
So now we're chicken.
What?
Yo.
Okay, sure.
Like, you know, like marinate. What? Like the good morning marinate? Like,
Good morning,
you
get
gotta
that.
fully wake up text.
I gotta be the last person to text. You know?
Okay. He wants the oral form.
Or farm.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
All right, type stuff.
Okay. But how did y'all like coordinating on the event?
I loved it. The pressure was a little slight, you know, because it wasn't asking the directors; they were asking the mentors.
And they were mainly supposed to act this anyway.
Yes. What else?
Weren't we running with our heads cut off like chicken slow?
Oh my God. We were running with our heads cut off, but not gonna lie, you know, some things happen, and you know that's not as planned. A water gun fight happened.
Definitely, like it was.
Oh my!
We had a whole like
Go back.
bazonka balloon. Oh, let me move around real quick. We had like a whole rocket launcher in there. It was
Yeah.
Super soaker. The
super soakers. It was everything.
It happened
12 water guns.
out of
I
nowhere.
was targeted, might I just add.
You.
I was being chased. I just remember I was standing there, and one moment I was, hey everybody, and the next moment I was covered in water.
There was
So I got targeted because I think I threw a water bottle on somebody.
not
You know, like I just dumped it on them. But I got like hit in the midst of them trying to hit somebody else. So I thought that was my lick back. But no, they thought that was the start of a war. So I ended up getting attacked by a bazooka gun and 5 little mini guns. And you know what I had to do? I had to do what I had to do for me.
Listen, I had to protect Mio. I couldn't focus on Naya at the time. I'm trying to protect Mio.
I saw
It
someone.
was ridiculous.
It was like
I
We
saw
didn't see
someone
you
pick up
There was
my
8
gun.
people literally chasing her.
I had to defend myself. So what I had to do was pick up a bucket
Yes.
full of ice water.
Ice.
And I had to
Like-
dunk it on the person, the perpetrator. Yes, the person that was targeting me.
Yes.
I had to-
Oh,
Next
my
thing we
God.
Me and Mio turn around like
it was just ice and water
Everywhere.
They expected, at least unexpected. My lip back look a little different. Come on.
no, don't worry, we're gonna get her back again. We're gonna have another event. Shout
You
out
go
to
up
Alfredo
there.
though.
They wasn't expected, mind you. They were right there in my face. As I took out the actual waters and Gatorades and set it in the other bucket while I picked up the bucket full of ice water.
mind to it.
Right.
They were hacking.
They
Like,
thought you was just getting everything.
But you
Like,
know what's crazy? Because right after you did that, one of them turned around and looked at me and said, "Oh, so we got her next."
I think because you was just near me. I don't know.
they said you win them, you go.
No, like
I'm dead. That was
Oh my
weird.
For the next.
All right, but let's move on. Do y'all know what is Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Join the Slido. So we can see where y'all heads are at.
Scan the code or scan the QR or put in the code. My fault.
So what do y'all think Maslow's hierarchy of needs are?
I feel like Maslow's hierarchy of needs is like towers or like places where you need something you need for your body, aka like for your mental health. You know, love and belonging. I feel like you definitely need some. Like why I can relate to love and belonging is I was worried about everybody else except myself, and I kept gaining weight. But when I actually locked in, I feel like I definitely got back in that mood.
But you was gonna like working out and stuff?
Working out, hitting push-ups. Like when I was
How many
like,
push-ups?
huh?
How many push-ups?
Actually, I did 100 a day. A day.
Yo,
Girl,
the
take
weight
that.
is
A day.
Why you tell us you could only do 30 then?
Hold up. No, that was like in a previous
You
moment.
do 100.
You know?
You do 100 a day.
I can do 100 right now, but we're not gonna show it right now.
You know, you should do it at our game night.
Yup.
That's too much. It's
The
too much
silence
wind.
in here is really loud.
I know. I was saying like, dang,
The wind is not blowing. The wind is not blowing.
Crickets in here. Yikes.
You know?
all right, Sean, we're gonna believe you do your 100, but you were doing your 100 push-ups today. But I don't know. Maybe we can believe him because I think you definitely,
Wait, raise your hand if you think that he did the push-ups.
Grade A delusion, by the way.
Someone
There
said
must be something in the water.
by Kid Drop.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, they said they think human needs.
That's what's not yet.
Okay. So let's actually get into it. Let's see what is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So we have self-actualization, self-esteem, love and belonging, safety and security, and physiological needs. So, which one can y'all, out of those 5, which one do y'all think y'all relate to the most?
I give them belonging. What y'all think?
Belonging?
I think a lot of belonging here.
Okay. I think safety and security.
Safety and security? I think self-actualization and self-esteem.
Okay, but
Yeah.
why would y'all choose those?
All right, I chose self-actualization and self-esteem because I feel as though with self-actualization, right, I feel like you are aware of yourself to a certain capacity, right? Meaning you are prone to being self-reflective, learning from your mistakes. You are heavily interested as trying to grow yourself, pouring into your brain, just learning in general. You know what I mean? Self-esteem, I feel like confidence, self-love, self-respect, it goes a long way. You don't know how to respect yourself, you won't have boundaries, you won't be happy because you feel like everyone around you pushes you over or disrespects you. Or they actually don't see you as a person for who you are. So that's why I say those two.
Mel?
I think love and belonging is really important for me. Just because, like, I feel like my like personal relationship, I like to have a lot of friends, but not a lot of like best friends. Like I think I only have maybe like 2 to 3 best friends, and I have like friends outside of that. I just think it's like a thing of like finding your people. Like everybody has their own energy, and some energies just don't match. And so I think that's a big part of like the love and belonging thing. Finding somebody whose frequency you kind of vibe with. That
I
aligns.
definitely like understand what you're saying because me and my mans, we call each other twin. Because me and him are so alike and so like. Hold up. Me and him like,
Luckily we can't pause the show.
We bros, So it's just like we call each other twin. Me and him could argue, have the biggest argument of our life. Like we at the end of not being friends. Y'all would think we at the end of not being friends whole time. Yo, hop on the game real quick. Like I'm getting double teamed. Got you, bro. It's just like it's different. We in a different like communication.
I get that. I'm not gonna lie, I get that. I had a friend. You know her.
You had a friend.
I have a friend.
I will.
You know her. And we were so much alike, or we are so much alike, and it was like we were spending so much time around each other. You know how like when you learn somebody, right? It's kind of natural for you to hold them accountable because you be like, didn't you say you didn't want to do this? So why you don't do this, right? But sometimes when it gets to certain levels of things, they'll feel like you may be overstepping. You are not being respectful, but this is just you being usual with your friend. You're not being respectful in no way. You know what I'm saying?
All right. But for my safety and security, like I said, I feel like if I have a safe place to lay my head, be myself, be my own room, like that's really helpful to me. It's basically something I need for me. Like this weekend, I just got my TV, I got a mirror, and I got a beanbag.
Who bought it?
It doesn't matter who bought it, but I got a beanbag, and it's like those things. Think the person forgetting it had made my room better with my little rug. It made it feel like it's my own space. I can be there and I can be myself.
That's good.
But before anything, let's see what the video has to say about Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
43, Abraham Maslow resolved to explain human motivation. After he studied up on a series of exemplary people, he developed a theory that human beings are motivated by a series of fundamental needs, with each need building upon the foundation of its predecessor. This theory was labeled Maslow's hierarchy of needs. At the base level is physiological needs. These are the basic needs of the body, such as to eat, sleep, and breathe. Once essential needs are no longer motivating us, we can move on to what we require next. This is our need for safety. We strive to build our resources, obtain shelter, food reserves, and money. Once we have
So what y'all think of it?
Well, what I think about it for the video is that literally, like they said, we all. Why is it? Do y'all think humans are built up by a series of fundamental needs? Like in the video, I think they're not built up by that because it depends on certain things. Not everything's the same. Yeah, they could need some of that sometimes. But at the same time, you don't need all of that. Not a lot of people need that. That's why, like they say, you never find someone that's the same.
I'm 50-50 with that because I feel like there's a couple of the needs that tie into each other, like love and belonging, right? If you have a good self-esteem, if you are very self-aware, you won't feel as though your stuff isn't enough in the relationship you're in. You know what I mean? Like even if it's a mother-daughter, brother-sister, best friend, girlfriend, boyfriend. If you know yourself, if you have a good self-esteem, good confidence, you're self-aware or socially aware, you won't feel as though you need love and belonging because you know you already have it, right? Like you're not going to need to seek that love and belonging part because you already have that. But you may need to seek the physiological needs part, meaning you have good relationships with people whatever around you, whatever, but that don't mean your self-work is done, right? You could have good self-esteem and know who you are, but if your mental isn't set up for one of the needs, meaning physiological needs, you won't know how to feed yourself, you won't know how to shower, you won't know how to wash clothes, you won't know how to, like, you know what I mean? Basic laundry, living essentials.
I kind of agree with that, but like in the same breath, I think I disagree because a lot of times we see certain people and we're like, oh, this person is toxic, oh, this person is this, oh, this person is that. It's like something negative about a person, but it's because one of those needs aren't being met. So you can't be a person that's like, you have all of these friendships and you're a good friend if you don't have the safety and security that you need. Like, I feel like you literally cannot have one without the other. Like, you need each building block to kind of be like a well-rounded, like decent type person. Because you might not need to have the self-actualization because I feel like everybody has at least some type of like, or has had some type of self-esteem like issue or maybe like a doubt. But I feel like in that same breath, the things below that are kind of essential. Like, I can't be like, I have all this self-confidence, but I have no friends because I don't have anything to back that up. But like some people, I don't know. Some people need that because some people, you can't be like, I'm a great person. And then it's kind of like in your head, where's the proof of that? I have no friends. I have no relationships. If there's no trust and security, I can't put trust into a relationship. Some people don't have friends. They just have family, but they're still a good family member. But that would still be love and belonging because you have a sense of belonging somewhere. Love and belonging ain't just friends or relationship. It's family. But you said someone like, with the self-actual. Yeah, I'm saying somebody like you might not have self-actualization because that's a rare point to get to because some people struggle with the ones below that. I mean saying like somebody with self-esteem. If I'm like, I'm so confident, typically a person that you see that's so confident in themselves or they have a very high self-esteem also tend to have strong relationships, whether that's familial,
Professional.
Yeah, they tend to have those strong relationships. If you don't have those, you most likely will not have the self-esteem that you need. Like I feel like they definitely build on top of it.
But on the knees part, I feel like you be forgetting to brush your teeth sometimes, and they be having some people be having hot breaths.
It's given targeted. I'm
Right.
Hot
given
breath.
targeted. It's
Like-
given targeted.
It be-
I don't know. I'm back onto what Mio was saying
Thank
with
you.
the self. So who are you agreeing or disagreeing with?
I don't disagree or agree with either. I think it's more like a thing of like
Your own opinion.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I think in a sense as y'all saying like it's kind of like I think more so Sanaya saying it's like the 50-50. I do think that you need each building block because I don't think you can get to the next level without having a strong foundation for the previous one.
I get that, but say if you have safety and security, right?
Right.
You are secure with yourself. You are secure in your friendships and your relationships. You won't need love and belonging. You won't need
That's
that.
relationships is love and belonging. If you're secure in that relationship,
But you won't
that
need to
means you
seek
have-
it, right? So you won't.
You're not seeking it though. That means you have that. That means that's met. That means that the next level that you need is the self-esteem thing. I think the thing is the idea of it is like the seeking them. It's more so about what you have. Like if you eating every day, you're not seeking the base level of like your physiological needs. That's already met. So now you want to the next level. If you feel safe and secure, you've passed that level. Now you look for the love and belonging. If you had friendships, you're past that level. If you don't have friendships, that means you're seeking out that level. You get what I'm saying? It's more like a seeking out rather than like or it's more like I met this level rather than a seeking it out.
So y'all saying you're trying to say you can't get to one point without the other.
Yes.
And I think I'm saying it could be 50-50. What are you saying?
I do think that at some point it could be 50-50, but I automatically think that most of the times when it comes to stuff, like it's not one view basically with this. Like some people say they be having a third eye, right? They be having a third eye, so there's like different levels to this.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
But let's move on before we get too much into this. All right, developing essential life skills.
I got a life skill. I am able to finance my money and save it.
And not be that.
Invest it.
Okay.
So you what you good with budgeting?
Yes, budgeting.
So
Amazing.
you're not in debt?
I thought you said your cash app had negative $20.
I think y'all selling too
Y'all
much
wildin'.
business.
Y'all wildin'. I'm not even in debt.
Anyway, what they say?
Yeah,
Make
Kendra, are you in
good
debt?
No, make good financial and time management skills. So don't be in debt and be on time.
Kendra, you was definitely late.
I feel like
So I don't
that
know why
was
you're
so-
talking.
I was definitely like, I feel like I was targeted. Like,
I think that was too.
Make sure y'all make y'all beds in the morning. Time management.
Hey, not
Kendra?
not too much. I don't even. I can't back you on that.
I'm in my bed.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been making my bed for 2 days straight. It won't be a third day, but 2 days straight.
a third day.
They say you need 30 days to create a habit. It don't seem like they're creating a habit.
I'm just not in debt.
I always create a habit of going,
In
oh
debt.
my God, of getting out of bed, hitting 100 push-ups. After that, I make sure I have no sweat on me. I hit the shower. I hit the shower at first, right? Then boom.
So you hit the shower before the push-ups.
I hit the shower after the push-up, right? So I hit the shower, boom. Yeah.
You got proof of
Then I
this?
put the earrings on. You see how I got they frost. I know. Put my chain on, and I put my clothes on, and I make sure I got good cologne.
Changing the subject to actual essential skills.
Yeah, what's
besides
the
those
push-up later?
besides those push-ups. I think a big one, like a big thing, kind of just making sure you know how to cook, making sure you know how to really just take care of yourself.
Clean dishes.
Yeah.
Do laundry. What?
Do laundry.
Like with the laundry, it's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be warm when you wash. Or do you need that bleach with your white clothes? Yes, you do.
Remember, if it's dyes, we use cold water. If it's no dye, we use hot water.
when y'all learn how to like,
You should be a teacher.
You don't learn how to do laundry. Like, what
I had to learn at 10.
I learned at like elementary school.
Bro, why do you keep telling me
not
that,
gonna
bro?
hold you.
I did.
You probably didn't even know how to wipe your butt still, bro. Like, what you thought, elementary school? Yo, mommy still probably had, your mom, and what you think? You think she had to help, his mom had to help him brush his teeth?
Bro,
And
they did not have to help me nothing. I'm an independent man.
So you got your own house, you got your own car, you got a credit score. You're not independent. And that's by law.
Yes.
So
You
critical
got your own
thinking.
credit score?
Nah,
You got your own apartment?
not yet.
Got your own car?
Not yet. The money's coming though.
You got your own toothbrush?
Yes.
Hey.
I said you got your own toothbrush.
Anyway, developing essential life skills, like we said, is very important. Knowing how to clean your shoes.
Not even just that. Critical thinking and problem solving. You need to be able to know how to get yourself out of situations that you may have walked yourself into. Even though you walked yourself into, or someone dragged you into, even though you walked yourself, or they dragged yourself into, how can I think critically? How can I evaluate the situation and figure out what's this part? What's this part? What's this part? I got 3 parts. I could take this part or that part or this part. Which route do I want to go? You have to reevaluate the situation, understand yourself, understand the other, problem solve.
And also leadership and teamwork, like us. We did teamwork to make this podcast happen, make the game night happen. That's going to be later on, which we're still at the gallery about nothing. And leadership, be a mentor to someone or get mental health first aid certified.
Management, understanding how to go through your emails, being organized with your emails, being organized with your tasks, your duties, your job, what it is that you have to do, staying on top of being on work on time, being at events on time, just holding yourself accountable to your responsibilities, right?
And the reason why we're saying this is because it also ties into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It goes into the self-esteem one.
How y'all think that ties into self-esteem?
My self-esteem, I put my self-esteem, but like my self-esteem is like so high. I don't think it's because I like work at a self-esteem place or mental health place, but like my self-esteem is so high because
you have high confidence.
Yeah, you just gotta learn to love yourself. I feel like
so you love yourself.
Just love yourself. Yeah.
You should. So within self-esteem, right? They say it is confidence, being capable, being respected, being able to achieve something, right? So the sense of accomplishment, understanding how you can complete something, right? Understanding the goal and following through with it. Status and recognition, gaining respect and admiration. Some people like to say, oh yeah, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that, I'm the best at this, da da da. That's not true. Yeah. People around them don't respect them. People around them don't admire them because they are underachieving, right? Mm-hmm. So if you aren't being real with yourself, having self-awareness, understanding what it is that you're not doing or what it is that you are doing wrong, you won't be able to fix it and grow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on from that, yes.
Psychological needs.
That's one of the
substance abuse. Prevention and real talk. So they say substances like weed, pills, lean, or even vapes are often used to numb things. People don't want to feel things, right? Not even just physically, emotionally. There is something called, it's a specific word that starts with the F. For your feelings, you don't really acknowledge them. You just kind of dismiss them, throw them under the rug. You're using you're using a substance to cope.
Suppression.
So you're suppressing your emotions, your feelings. Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah.
I have been there. Not saying I've used a substance, but I have been in a place of suppressing my feelings, brushing them under the rug, dismissing however I feel, and moving on. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you because I felt it. It don't work like that. It's going to be a build-up. It's going to be a build-up. And and it's going to be a buildup, and you might just fret on the wrong person. I'm telling you, when you do that, it low-key be the wrong feeling ever, right? Because if you're a self-aware person, you know what you did wrong, and that hits different, right? When you're a self-aware person, you're socially aware, you know how what you did made that person feel. It hit completely different.
You say, sweep on the rug. I say, like, your parent just told you pick up something, and then you see your bed, they walked out the room, and just keep on pushing everything underneath. It'd be a small thing until you keep pushing stuff.
Because it's never going nowhere, right?
And then you see a whole pile that you have to clean up now.
It's never going nowhere. That example Kendra just gave is exactly how your feelings are. They're piling up and piling up. The more you suppress them, the more you feeling that in your physical and in your soul. You know how when they say there's certain stretches that release trauma? That is so real.
Yeah.
That is so
When I
real.
have to clean my room.
You know how people, when they see something traumatizing, they remember it, they could go back to it, and when they think about it, their whole physical is like they're in that moment again. Their facial expression, they could be shaking, they could be starting to sweat. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's just suppressing your feelings.
It's like it's hiding up behind the corner and just come back and sneak up on you.
Because your body remembers it even if your brain isn't remembering it.
Exactly. Even if you don't want to remember it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't.
The nervous system is a strong thing. Like, people think the nervous system is really just like, oh, I can feel this and I can touch this and oh, my nerves. It's like, no, your nervous system is really, it's a powerful thing. You can not even remember something. Something could have happened to you 10 years ago. You might not even remember it. And if your body even thinks it's in the same situation, you gonna have a crazy type reaction, like
breakdown.
Yes.
And things like vapes, they're not good.
The equal nicotine addiction.
The nicotine addiction, I've heard it leads to cancer. It leads to plenty more other things. It leads to low productivity. It leads to low productivity where you don't even want to get up and brush your teeth. You barely don't even want to get up to get a shower. You know what I'm saying?
And people hear
Why
nicotine and
sometimes?
don't really understand how that works, specifically like for your lungs and stuff. Like, y'all, mitochondria is powerhouse of the cell. I know y'all remember that. Y'all remember that.
What is that again?
The mitochondria. Hey y'all. Hey, wait. I promise this relates, y'all. You got your cellular respiration, and you know in your lungs you got this thing called diffusion. That's kind of how your cells get the oxygen. You put nicotine into your lungs. That's what it's taking, and it's putting those in your cells. So you ever see those little commercials where they got them black lungs? That's what it's doing. So you might be like, it's not a cigarette, it's just a vape. No, it's literally putting chemicals in your blood cells.
Oh, speaking of black lungs, we had this event we went to one day, and they let us touch the lungs and all that. They showed different types of lungs, healthy lungs, and they were telling us how a lot of people don't know that. You know how girls get their nails done, some guys, and they paint their toe, and they also get it removed with nail polish remover. We literally are when you do that, vapes, you're inhaling nail polish, the chemicals from nail polish and nail polish remover. So you're literally basically taking stuff that's not supposed to be ingested in our bodies.
That's crazy. So using things on the street, drugs like fentanyl, opioids, and ecstasy, and many more drugs that are on the street that are basically to get people addicted to start abusing drugs. But I want to get into what fentanyl is just a little bit because I feel as though fentanyl in Baltimore City, I've been hearing about that a lot, or opioids. What else, y'all?
I hear about that a lot.
Yeah, especially when you talk to like someone that's your elder and they tell you about back in their day.
And you want to know, I find it's so crazy. Mio spoke about something earlier. This isn't crazy, but she spoke about that there is two different types of fentanyl, the one that they use in the hospitals and the type that they made on the street. I feel as though, like my friend told me one time, right? Her dog bit her hand and she needed stitches. Her fingernail, like her fingernail was gone or whatever. She told me they tried to put her on fentanyl and opioids, right? Mind you, fentanyl and opioids are known, people in the hospital are known to become addicted from being on fentanyl and opioids. Not together, I'm just saying either or. They become addicted and go outside and want that feeling again. So whether or not the fentanyl in the hospital and the fentanyl in the streets are the same or they're different, it leads to the same thing, right? If you are a person that has an addictive type of personality or energy about you, right? You try something once, you're going to want to try it again.
Good thing
right?
none of us have addictions.
Right? You try it once, you're going to want to try it again. So, fentanyl is, I think, caffeine.
Oh,
yeah.
Caffeine
addiction, right? Like, come on now.
No,
Substance
we weren't
abuse.
talking about that's not a substance, and we weren't talking about caffeine addiction. I don't think that should be any. What's the definition?
My bad, Cam, my bad.
Yeah,
So, fentanyl, they said fentanyl is a synthetic opioid drug that is approved by the Food and Drug Administration for use as as a pain relief and an anesthetic, right? Make you feel numb to the feeling, right? Mind you, don't y'all feel like before this probably, I feel like depending on the circumstances and needs, right? A person should have a background check before they are provided with certain drugs.
I don't even think opioids should be used as a medical drug because oftentimes doctors will prescribe you stuff like opioids and stuff, and they know. If you're a doctor, you know that opioids have, even if you don't have a family history of addiction, it will probably get you addicted, specifically if it's pills. Now, the stuff they give you in like your IVs and stuff, I wouldn't worry too much about that because they know the moderated doses. But I know a lot of times people take pain medicine, they're like, man, it's not working, and they take another one. And then, oh man, it's not working, and they take another one because their doctor said they can. And then that's how you get addicted. So I don't even think opioids as a drug should be on the pharmaceutical market.
I don't think we need to call out people that take pain pills because it's not working.
Over and over again?
Not all people.
How many Motrin did you take?
Bye. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to my cycle,
Oh yeah.
Listen. I need like
you might can just say I'm gonna do some tall. Sorry. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna give me a heating pad, some water, and I'm just screaming.
if I'm with Naya, I'll thug it out. If I'm not, pain pills, Midol,
Pantrin to do it for you.
Everything.
It does. A nice long shower. Oh my gosh, I never want to get out.
The girl thing, you know.
Never want to get out the shower now.
He
Yeah,
said these are good
Yeah.
pills.
But what I feel like is even wrong, right? Even more crazy. All right, if you can't do a background check when they get to the hospital, if they need further medication, meaning to take on hand and go out and use, it needs to be a background check, a mental health check to see, okay, have you ever been on drugs? Have you ever had a substance abuse before? You know what I mean? Certain levels to things, because I know somebody that needed, the pain relief and had to take those pills home. And imagine if that person wasn't aware of what the drug was doing to them or the levels of the drug. The drug is supposed to help you stop the pain from whatever's going on, not make you feel good and
But I think
want
that's
to
the
stay
big thing
on
with the medical field is like the overprescription of drugs to try to it's like boosting the sales for like the pharmacies. And I think it's really crazy that like you're willing to get people addicted to stuff to sell product. Like that's crazy to me.
You know how we have a life cycle, an ecosystem, like the cycle? I look at the society the same way with jail, with the hospitals, the pharmaceuticals, the police. It's a cycle. Either you're spending money and they want you to come back, either they're abusing you and you know what I mean, you're trying to figure out it's different ways, but there's always some type of cycle that needs to be broken.
No, for real. But also some cope with like mental health or stress. Like 43% of young adults ages 18 through 25 say they've used substances to cope with stress, anxiety, or depression. And that was a source from
Suppressing their feelings. No.
Source.
Sorry, I'm bad.
From SAMHSA in 2022.
What is it? Samsha. Okay. Samsha. All right. Let's go on to the next one.
Developing confidence and independence.
Okay, y'all. So developing confidence, independence, this is like a self-esteem. This is the self-esteem part of the Maslow's principles. So I think the biggest thing about like developing your self-confidence is kind of like setting the standards that you want for yourself and then the standards for how you want other people to treat you. Because you as a person, like to build self-confidence, and I've had to learn this, I'm still learning this because it's like a never-ending learning journey, is telling people how to treat you. I know we, like, as a society kind of grew up on this thing of like, oh, treat people how you want to be treated. But nowadays, people don't do that because you assume that somebody's going to treat you this type of way. You got to communicate that. I think a big part of, like, being confident is asserting yourself. So if somebody is doing something to me, I don't stop. I don't want you doing that to me. And I need to hold myself to the same standards. So how I treat myself, that's a big thing.
So
I don't
set
say negative
boundaries.
stuff. Yeah, boundaries.
A lot
I
of
don't
people
say
are
stuff
like to
negative.
set boundaries and say no.
Yeah, some people are in fear of like how another person's going to react to their boundaries. But I think in terms of like building it, if you're a person that struggles with that, you gotta start small and like go big, because at the end of the day, that person that really wants to be in your life, they're not gonna purposely cross your boundary. When you communicate your boundary, they're gonna say okay, and they gonna respect that because they want to be in your life. The person that's not willing to respect your boundaries should not be in your life.
Unless it's not good for you to get away.
Exactly.
But also, since you have for building confidence and independence, you dates. What I mean by you dates is basically take yourself on a date. Go and get some ramen, or get your toes done with your girl on your first paycheck, or go to Puerto Rico again, or New York. I'm just saying, or DC, You know, butterfly garden, of course, but like also take some time by yourself. It's okay to go out with yourself. You know, sometimes it's like too much to get through your head, like too much to be in your own head, but you need that time. You need to think about a lot of stuff. You can't be under people all the time. You need to get used to that comfortability.
Isolation, solitude sometimes can be very, very good. I found, growing up with a lot of siblings and things like that, you're used to being around people all the time, right? So when it comes to you having your own friends, you kind of want my friend is my friend. I want my friend with everybody else, and this and this. And it's kind of like not a like controlling type of thing, but you get used to people's company, right? And sometimes when people don't understand or notice when they're getting used to somebody's company, and it's starting to compel them to think they can't be alone.
Yeah, starting to build that codependence.
Codependence. I used to be that way 10th and 11th grade. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I was always around people. People always wanted to be around me. You know, I was the type to always pour into people. So who is not going to want to be around me? But I have to know when to not be around.
And I think like the due dates, a lot of people don't want to be by themselves. Like I'm a person, I hate being somewhere by myself, but I had to start getting used to it. Like I think it was really my mom who taught me this, because my mom was the only child growing up. And it was kind of like, I would see her, she would be like, oh, I'm going to go for a car ride by myself. Okay, and I started doing that. You don't have to go out. You can have a you day and take care of yourself. I did a makeover the other day just to do it. Like I was bored. I turned the movie on and I did a makeover. I even go skating. I'll go skating by myself. And like,
definitely
you put some music on. Like it's a nice thing to be able to be by yourself.
Even when you go to the mall, like get yourself stuff, like you buy your own clothes. Like you get like I went to the mall, I got myself brand, like I had a you day.
Yeah,
My thing is
so
also,
good, right?
while now you were talking, while Mia threw under the bus, like, yeah, Kendra's codependent. I'm like,
No, because don't think of this. You were saying that this is Kendra. She's like,
no, that's not what I meant. I'm not codependent, guys.
when the person can still be alone, it's okay if they want to be
It's just like I'm alone, but then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. What's Nia doing? Oh, what's my friend Jaden doing?
Mind you, even if we're not together, we're together on the phone.
Yes.
But Kendra's the type of person you could just never hate her company. You could be alone and still be with Kendra. Kendra's like,
I do my own things, watch my TV.
Spiritual.
yeah, like we hear each other in imagery. We don't have to hear each other vocally. You know what I'm saying? Those, when you have friends that understand you and you understand them, it's easier to have a positive relationship and a long-lasting relationship. Some people don't think there is a need or necessity to understand the person they want to be with, be friends with, or just be around. You know, they may think it's a little weird to ask questions, but if you don't ask questions, how will you know?
That's why I literally celebrate your small wins. Like our small win for our youth workers, they're actually going to like be done with youth work soon.
And mind you, our youth workers are leaving with something. They're not leaving with just nothing. They're leaving with a career idea. They're leaving with complete resumes. They're leaving with
money,
more things on their resume. They learn how to make a resume, right? You know what I mean? Like people like us, like we need to get
Yeah.
volunteer opportunities. They have more for the students' learning hours because you need students' learning hours to graduate from high school.
You know, leaving with
And
resources.
I think people don't want to do stuff like kind of like the U dates and just kind of like having time to themselves, like building that self confidence because of things like being afraid to fail. And I think that's kind of a part of life. Like we went to a DreamWorks summit, and one of the session leaders was talking, and they were kind of telling us when you hear people tell like these great stories about how they was succeeding in life, it's always a story about something not working out the first time. And I think that's that really stuck on me because not everything in your life is gonna work out, like at all. And that's fine because you just gotta be willing to learn from that. And it honestly makes things better. Like
What they say, it's okay to fall as long as you get back up. So it's okay to fail. Just do so and get back up and move forward. Don't go backwards because that means that all the effort that you put in, all the energy, you're literally making it, you're wasting your time.
pouring into.
Right.
Yeah. What you think, Sean?
When I hear that, it's like I automatically think of dating and going back. You remember, like you got that one friend that's going back to the ex,
like fail forward, right?
Go
Go forward.
Leaving like one
might be
or
me.
4 times, going back 4 times.
I'm dead. But
yeah,
happy
to the same person.
you on celebrate your small wins. Happy on celebrate your small wins and believing in yourself. I feel like that was something I also had to struggle with in high school. I just graduated high school a year ago, so who's to say I'm still not going to struggle with these things, right? But self-belief is very, very, very much important in who you surround yourself with, because who you surround yourself with will depend on how much self-belief you have, right? Like, you're around somebody, you want to go to college, but this person is like, what's the point of college? I don't see no point of college. I would never go to college. That's so dumb.
Ain't gonna want to go to college.
Said yes, I ain't heavy on that.
You discouraging them. They are discouraging you now. Even if you allow them to, it's still there. They're discouraging you, and now you have these thoughts. Oh my God, what if I'm going to college is not the right thing? What if when I go I crack and fail? What if this? What if that? So your belief, the doubt is getting bigger, right? You're starting to worry about all the what ifs. But before that person made that comment, before you got around them, you never had this type of mindset towards whatever it was that was important to you, right?
I used to think like, why go to college? Why do I need to go to college? I feel like I get informed, but I was just like, I want to go to college because I feel like I get more resources, and it's more than resources. I feel like I get more things to learn about.
You can grow, you feel.
Grow and just like better myself.
See, look at that. Love that mindset.
Wait, but if you have that one person that be like, Mio, I believe in you. Isn't that great?
That changes so much. Oh my God.
That empowers the person.
You can
that
do it,
changes so
right?
much. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The other day, my friend was getting on me. He was getting on me because I play violin. Just fun little fact, just throwing that out there. But I play in an orchestra. And he was like really getting on me about like the auditions. He wanted me to audition for a different orchestra. Everybody had been telling me like, I think you could go to the next one. I think you go to the next one. And I didn't want to do it. And he 2 days in a row. You can do it. And I auditioned for it. I took the time, learned it, and I auditioned for it.
As you should. And I love that friend for you. And I love that was enough for you to go and push yourself to do it. As you should, Mio. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. And Kendra. Kendra was scared to get on the road, but Kendra has a loving boyfriend and god cousins who motivate her. You can do it. And if you need me, let me know. I need you. I could do this. I could do that. You know what I mean? People like that.
You said something?
Might as well. I should just mind my business. I don't even know why I said anything. Like, next.
You said take Jenny with us and she practiced it? Okay.
But Kendra, tell them what you completed.
Okay, guys, so I completed my driving school. I paid it off.
Yay!
I did a little test. I
Like getting you to pick me up.
Right, Kendra? And
We
Kendra,
walking.
Sean had the confidence to go and take his test for construction. He passed, And now he's in a construction program. And
He's gonna build me a house.
as he should.
You wanna build me a house?
Huh?
Me and Naya
yeah,
I need 10,000 and more.
No,
me and Naya want a
10,000 and
house.
more.
Me and Naya want a house.
What else do you know?
See you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I need 2,000. You give me 2,000. Yo, I need 10.
Hold up. Me and Naya are getting that though.
Oh, now you want to be with me. Oh, now she want to be with
I
me.
said it before you gave the discount. I said it before you gave the discount.
Yo.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, but let's move on to the next one. Like, I'm trying to get the discount too. I said it before. Okay, but healthy relationships and boundaries. Oh, so we're getting more into what we were just talking about. Because it's a part of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, love and belonging.
I feel like I get big on boundaries because, like, I don't know. I don't like a person all in my space. And I can definitely say I be in a lot of people's spaces.
I was about to say, I kind of look like you are.
Hold
Nah.
on. Can we do that at the same time?
But, hold up. I'm just noticing. Hold up.
Like,
I just do not like
Yo.
when people are all in my, like,
Didn't you just say? I just want to say this. Quote by Sean, y'all. I love when people are clingy with me. It's just the best feeling ever.
I'm talking about girls, hold on. I'm talking about my significant other. You know what I mean?
what about your sister? Like, what about you want to hold your hand or something?
Quote that Sean. We're so close. Why do I have to get away? Quote that Sean. We're so close. Why do I have to get away?
I don't like when your breath too hot. You know, that's the thing about boundaries. Like, your breath cannot be too
We keep
hot.
talking about breath. It gotta be that top lip, bro. He keeps talking about. He been talking about breath this entire show.
It's the weave.
Mind you, his lip was white earlier.
We don't have weave on.
From toothbrush, toothpaste.
He probably missed a spot. And what his lips is sad.
No.
But anyway, healthy relationships and boundaries. Healthy relationships are categorized in mutual respect. Like us, when we did this podcast, make sure that we include everything that one another did. Make sure that we also consulted with, is it okay if we add this? Is it okay if we talk about this?
Right. And I can say, from my point of view, I'm going to ask Sean too, or my opinion, I feel like SICA is a love, belonging, and safe, secure organization, right? They don't judge you. They help you grow, meaning they, as in the director, because the mentors had to go through the same thing the mentees did, help us grow, learn from our mistakes, and give grace, right? Sometimes things don't always go as planned. Sometimes we don't even realize we need growth in that area. But having someone to remind you in a positive way is very much needed. And to have that support, I can say I'm thankful for it. I didn't have to force a bond or a relationship with any of my coworkers. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're coworkers now?
Not really lie. I feel like if someone giving you advice, even if it may be like your breath stink, like you gotta take that as a good. You gotta take that as a good thing. You gotta take that as a good thing. Forget about that. I'm talking like you gotta take that as a good thing. Like, I gotta actually start brushing my teeth. If your hygiene is bad, I need to actually start.
No, bro. No.
Sean, you have to tell us something.
You gotta do it like this, like.
Like.
No, sometimes you can't get that close. Sometimes you gotta slide a little down like.
Because some people take advice as like disrespectful.
I don't know.
I think that rely on me for some. I'm trying to help you. Like you saying I stink? Like it just be.
I could have said it because you actually did. But
I would have said it, but I'm trying to help you out.
Remember, as a mentor, you're supposed to. Did he escalate? No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Of course not.
Of course not. I never said you're dirty and you stink. I just said you smell a little old.
If I say if I'm trying to help you, that
I'm trying to help
your
you.
bed getting a little tight. Like I'm
Don't
trying to
listen to
help
that.
you.
Don't listen to
Like,
that. Don't listen to that.
No, it's not a like really.
I think
Showing.
I think
He gonna touch it, bro.
I think you should go to the bathroom. I see something's a little bit off. You go like that.
Right. You can't tell him what
I've been after the show, I'm gonna take.
see the whole story.
Now all the guys that was coming after her don't even want her no more because now they know her hair fake after you done put it out. It's
Like, I take this down. Like, I'm telling you, just like,
Okay, that's kind of crazy. Naya, can you get close to my window? You see that boundary one, like circle? You're my personal problem.
wait, hold up, what?
Mind you.
Hold on, pause. This is a great example of boundaries. I got y'all. Thank you, Kendra. You got me started, right? It's a difference. It's a difference, right? When you tell someone your boundaries, right, and they cross them, that's disrespect. If you never set your boundaries and a person is accustomed to a certain behavior, this is dumb. If you do not correct them or set your boundary, how would they know what they are doing is bothering you or is disrespectful or it's a hurtful thing, right? Kendra told me to school next to her, but she didn't tell me how close. I got close to her, and now she's looking at me like I'm weird because I'm close to her. She didn't set her boundary on how close I could get, right? That's not my fault. You have to be confident enough, and this is not saying, oh yeah, I'm the best person. No, confident enough in yourself. This goes into self-esteem to say, excuse me, you are a little bit close. I can feel your body heat. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to say that. You just have to figure out a way to word it. Yes, because your tone and what you say specifically is what matters, right? And it don't matter what you meant to say, because what that person feel and the impact that they made cannot go away, right? You can apologize for it, but that is why you want to be sure when you address something, you are coming correct. You don't want it to be a misunderstanding because now it's a whole other situation.
Like I said to you something about this one person. Why would you go and tell that one person what I said about them?
Yeah, when I tell you something from now on, you keep it between us.
Yes, like it's just me and you, down G.
Yep.
Okay, but let's move on to the next slide. We want to be included.
I'm bad.
All right.
Oh wait, conflict. Good. Hey, conflict education. So who feels as though trying to de-escalate conflict
It'd be hard.
it's hard. I'm gonna say this, right? Because you know how when there's somebody like doing something to you, they take it you saying, listen, they take it you saying, stop, I don't want you to do this as disrespect, right? So it's hard for you to de-escalate a situation when a person is pushing you to the limits, right?
Right.
What would y'all recommend? Some coping skills or a solution.
Take a step back. Take time to think with yourself. Don't try to run away. Take time to find another space away from them and talk a little bit.
I feel like a private conversation.
I think honestly, taking a step away from the problem and like one, really looking at why you're upset. Two, like under trying to understand if you're upset with the person or if you're upset with something that like you feel as though the person did, because that's definitely a difference. And then just kind of like taking a breather before you start arguing again. Like, right. I don't think you need to solve every issue in a moment. Some stuff is like I need to take a minute to go out really get.
I'm not gonna lie, that's me.
Source.
That is me so much bad. Like not bad, but that's just me all the way. Like I deeply feel that. Meaning, when I'm upset, you can read it on my face sometimes. Like I ain't even gonna lie. You can read it on my face. So when someone needs, like when I'm really upset, like I'm hurt, or I might have some type of anger inside of me, I need to distance myself so that whoever is near me don't feel my energy, right? Because even though my facial expressions you are able to read what's going on. I don't have to sit in your face and give you them looks, right? I can go somewhere else, get myself together, and come back when I'm able to be around people adequately, right? Everyone around me shouldn't be able to feel my energy in the day I just had earlier, right? They weren't there during my day that I had earlier at work. I shouldn't take it out on them. But I can express, I've had a very long day, and I just need to take it slow right now and just use the face. And nothing wrong with that. The person not respecting that, that's the person you don't want to be around. You shouldn't be around.
You know, when I'm upset, I like to look at my man.
That's so real, y'all. Live, right?
In a relationship. Over here, just over here.
Dolly type stuff.
Or I like to look at this one
Kendrick Lamar.
home screen.
No.
No, it's not about women.
We don't
I
care
like to
about
look at
that.
my home screen and of my girls from our Puerto Rico trip.
I don't care about Doug.
It even bring
Because
me.
we're not even on a trip right now.
They
We're
didn't
not
even
even on a
bring
trip
me.
right
Like I
now.
told them to bring me. They are like, nah.
She's bluffing about a trip. We've been supposed to go.
No, that's Jaden. That's Jaden.
Yikes.
I said I'm ready.
That New York
Yikes.
trip. We need to.
Who's we?
Me and my sister was literally ready to go to New York for a concert called Gunner. Oh my God, he is.
That's true.
I was about to say, how
But
we
it's
get on
on.
the trip?
But it's on.
But
It's
it's
on a
Jaden's
school
bluffing.
day. I can't even go. No.
I can't do
Alright, alright, so walking for a solution that satisfies all parties as much as possible. Coming to a mutual agreement or disagreement. Okay, you feel that way, I feel this way. That's cool. Our opinions are both valid.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Right? Some people don't know how to do that. They think my opinion is the most opinion that matters. No, that's selfish. Everybody has a different perspective of life. Who are you to tell someone your perspective of life is forced it on them? No.
Don't some people get like, they get real heated, they black out, they say anything and everything to some people and then they regret it.
Hold up. Why you just not? Okay. I give you. People have blackout moments. I don't know how to do it. People have blackout moments.
See, he proved he's a crash out. We weren't even talking about him.
Blackout moments are like, I feel like everybody needs a blackout.
No, they don't. You don't need a
You need a moment where you just gotta crash out real quick, but you come back.
No.
You just come
I thought
back.
you said
Remember I told you that impact you left can't be erased. So even though you came back and you realized
We don't need blackout.
that weight,
I thought he
That
said
you
last
left there
episode, don't
can't
crash
be
out.
He
Right.
did in fact say that.
Last episode, you said
Last
not to crash
episode,
out.
he said don't crash out.
Right. He said you're not supposed to crash out.
we'll leave it at
Huh.
that.
Don't
Next
crash
slide.
out.
Next slide. All right. So youth resources where you can go for help. Mental health crisis, call 988. Call 988.
Food shelter and other resources called 211.
211.
211. Thank let's go and thank Backpack Healthcare. They will help you guys. Don't be shy. Reach out to all of these resources because they are here to help.
NAMI teen and young adult lines. Text friend FRIEND to 62640 62640.
The journey.
They got the journeys, mental health, wellness, and wellness.
Uh-huh.
They line.
They're great people. We've seen them at a few different events. And Greater Baltimore Behavioral Health.
Yep. And I thank all of these resources for what they do in providing resources for the people in need.
And if you don't need any more, look at www.sicausa.com. And also, here's some of the stuff that we're going to do at the gallery today.
Oh my God, it looks so colorful. I need one. How do I get one, Kendra?
So, next slide.
Next slide.
And that is all for today.
And
Thank you for watching
Thank you.
and tuning
Thank
in.
you.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. What will we be if you guys don't share for us?
And see y'all in October.
We need popularity.
Bye.
Wait, hold up.
Thank you, Mio. Special guest.
Thank you, Mia.
And that is all.